Hello everyone, welcome to a very emotional video. And in case you are someone who has no idea why you are watching this video, my name is Aditya Surroy and I was a part of Chess Base India till 1 hour ago, and now I am not a part of Chess Base India anymore. We have separated our paths, and what am I going to do next will be revealed later and in due time. But this video is all about the journey of the last 4 years. When I was writing my last message on the group, I was thinking of all the things that I have been a part of in the last 4 years, and it is really overwhelming because I wanted to jot down in a paper, in some slides, 4 years, which is almost impossible. But I wanted to share some of the moments, some of my favorite moments from the last 4 years. Yes, there will be so many things I will miss, but these are the things that stayed with me and will always stay with me. But before proceeding into the video, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of you who has been a part of this journey. And if we have ever met anywhere, thank you so much for accepting me in the world of chess. Thank you to my mentors Sagar and Amruta, and to everyone I have met and learned a thing or two. So let's start. So yes, so 4 years. So yes, 4 years to be exact, 50 months, and I have covered almost over 100 events, chess events, around 16 countries, three world championships, two Olympiads, and many other national and international events. So yes, it has been an incredible journey. Yes, this is probably a different video. I have been asked multiple times that how did I even land up in Chess Base India. It's a long video because I can't say things in a short way. But yes, it was match 8 or game 8 of the World Championship 2021 between Carlsen and Nepo, when it was the first time I met Sagar and Amruta. Fun fact is that the first game I ever recorded, a chess game, was between Abdul Raiz from Sharjah Chess Club, and I am Rakesh Kulkarni. Sorry, Rakesh Bhai, but Raiz just smoked Rakesh Bhai, and that was my first introduction to the world of chess, the top level chess, and that's where I met Sagar and Amruta. And that's where the beautiful journey started. I recorded a video of Magnus Carlsen after he won the title, and it went it got almost 100K views the night it was posted. It is one of my most favorite moments that will still remain with me, because that was very special, and that video or that moment started it all. In February 2022, I joined ChessBase India officially, and my first tournament to cover, so like Seoul tournament, where I went without any prior knowledge of anything. I had no prior knowledge of coverage. I had no prior knowledge how to do chess interviews, how to ask like questions. Why did you play this move, that move? It was like a dip in an ocean, like jump in an ocean. But this tournament will always remain as one of my favorites. It was the MPL 58th National Championships 2022. Arjun won the championship, but there were so many nice moments from the tournament. This is where I met Arjun, Gukesh, Adiban, Inian, all for the first time. And as you can see, this is the first picture with the mask of Gukesh that I took. And we have a very, very funny story with Gukesh about that. We'll discuss that in some other day. Then there were multiple national tournaments that I had covered, but two major events, where the first one was the torch relay event, where this is the first time I'm taking a photograph of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi with our beloved players. So this was a great moment. I had to do some stunts to get in front of everyone to get this picture, which was not possible otherwise. And yes, that was also the first time I met Samay Raina and Vidit Gujarati. Amazing moments, amazing videos there on Chess Base India channel. Please do go watch it out. And then it was the death match where it was the first time I met Anish Giri. Beautiful moments. There are hundred, maybe multiple videos there. But the torch relay was the first time I guess I met Vishy sir, and what a beautiful moment. And there's a video there. The photo is there where Vishy sir is coming with the torch and the Indian flag has been waved. Wonderful shot it was, and what a beautiful moment. Two incredible tournaments, death match and the Delhi torch relay. And then came probably my life's first international tournament where I got to see Magnus for the first time. And it was Olympiad 2022, one of the most incredible tournaments I have covered. It was so much fun. It was Gukesh going 8 out of 8, then losing to Nadir Beg, and then winning the gold. And then 2 years later, in a press conference, he says that I had something to give back to my team. What a story! What a story! We had incredible videos from there, incredible moments, and this is probably the first time we had a proper team photo taken by Steve Bonahaga. Wonderful photo, and this. Actually, screenshot is from a video. I guess the title is Another Feather Added, one of my favorite videos of all time. It was late in the night, I think around 1 or 2 o'clock when we returned from the closing ceremony, and I sat down because I was so overwhelmed with all the moments that has happened. Uzbekistan winning gold, India winning the medals for the first time, Gukesh, Arjun, Divya, they are all winning the medals. Vaishali, Prague winning the medals and then coming down. Then there is a small dance happening and all. It's beautiful. You should watch the video definitely. And yes, and then came the WACA events. To be honest, WACA, the first WACA that I went to in 2022, that was the first time I had the chance to meet and interact with Pragrananda, with Vishy sir, and with everyone, with Gukesh. And there was a moment, there was a photo where you can see Nihal, Prag, Gukesh, Vaishali, Leon, everybody standing, and Vaishali and Sagar said that in 2022 that there's a world champion sitting in this room, and that came true a few years later. Beautiful moment. WACA events has been very special, and I always used to wait when will WACA host events, and I will go and be a part of it. In 2025, when Gukesh came back after winning the world championship, it was the second time I was invited, and this time it was really more special because my wife Mona was also invited, and what an event it was. One of the most close to my heart events are always the WACA events. I'm not sure if I will be able to attend another one, but we'll see. Okay, the next one. Yes, the next one is my first international trip as a part of Chess Base India. It was, okay, so to give you a context, there were multiple trips that were planned but could not happen. But this was an amazing tournament organized by the Kazakhstan Chess Federation and also the family of Bibisara Asabayeva. A wonderful tournament, high class stakes. Kramnik was playing, Hovifan was playing, Arjun was playing, world class tournament. And I traveled with Arjun actually, and it was amazing, just amazing tournament. And then after it ended, I got to witness my second world championship, and I covered it. It was an amazing tournament in Astana, and I really liked Kazakhstan. It was amazing. The people are amazing. The weather is amazing, and I saw Dingliren beat Nepo and winning the world championship. It was amazing moment, and yes. World championships are always special, and the way Ding won it was more special. And after Satish Days and World Championship, after a few days, it was time for the Sharjah Masters. And it was the first time I was attending the Sharjah Masters, and it was probably the strongest Sharjah Masters ever. Arjun was playing, Gukesh was playing, Prag was playing, Vidit was playing. I think all top players were playing from India, and also other top players of the world were also playing. Juven was also playing. Incredible tournament. Arjun won it. And there are some very nice pictures here because I wanted to share a few details. So you can see the Sharjah people. So very, very fortunate to work with them. Wonderful, wonderful organizers, and always very, very hospitable and warm. And I always love to go back to Sharjah and meet them anywhere, anytime, anywhere I meet them. It's always a pleasure. Then there's a photo of Gukesh, as you can see. This is a collage I made because it was the closing ceremony. Gukesh did not had a good tournament as far as I remember, and he was like having some fun when he came into the like closing ceremony, and these were some really nice shots. I guess because it's very rare to see Gukesh so expressive, and I'm not sure Gukesh liked it or not. I think he did not like it, but yes, people loved it because it went viral after he won the world championship. Initially, when we posted, it did not get much traction, but after he won the world championship, it was very special. And then Arjun, that year of 2023 of Arjun was very special. Wherever he was going, whatever he was doing, he was winning and he was rising to the top. What a special year it was. And then there's a photo, the fourth photo is of a bus. So I kept this photo because this was very, very dear to me, because when I went to cover the Sharjah Masters for the first time, I was not a part of the official like coverage team. So I had to stay like 20-30 kilometers away from the venue. So every night after the tournament, after the event, I used to take a bus and go to the airport. And from the airport, there used to be another bus. This bus that is there, that used to take almost 1 hour. And I used to go back to my hotel and then start working. So this always reminds me to be grounded, to be humble. And I took this photo that one day, yes, things will change. And yes, the next year I was invited as the official person to cover the event, and I had the official like agreements and also whatever arrangements there that was there. And yes, it's always good to be in Sharjah. Yes, another fantastic first edition. I will always say that GCL, nothing can ever beat Global Chess League 1. I have been to 2 and 3. And I will not even compare anything to Global Chess League, the first Global Chess League. And here are again 3 photos. There are so many, I could not go and select more. So yes, Anand meets Anand. One of the most iconic moments in the world of chess when Vishwanathan Anand played against Anand Mahindra, and Gukesh was also there, Samay was also there. Amazing moments. And then this photo of Arjun, Gukesh and Prag in the same team, and even Magnus was there in the same team. Everybody thought on paper that there is no way this team could be defeated, but we all saw what happened. And then there's this one very, very nice picture where Magnus is playing against one of the owners of SG Pipers, if I'm not wrong, that was the name, or Alpine SG Pipers, that was the name of the team. In the first season, and Prag and Gukesh and Arjun were very curious what is happening. So very nice picture. Then in my life came Abu Dhabi. Yes, in 2022 I actually got an opportunity to go to Abu Dhabi, but it did not work out. And to be very honest, because I am very close to the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, I've stayed there for 4 years. It would have been a really, really great opportunity for me to go there in 2022 and cover a tournament, but it did not happen. And to be honest, I do not have much regrets in this journey, but this was the first time I had a regret that, oh, I could not go to this event. But Yeah, as fate would have it, this Abu Dhabi would be the most covered tournament of my life. That's the only tournament I have covered three times, a ritual completed, and a tournament. Even if I would not do anything in life, I would still want to go there. It's so good to be always there in Abu Dhabi. They will never ever let you return empty-handed or empty-hearted. That's the beauty of the people of Abu Dhabi. And I had some of the best moments as a chess presenter or a chess journalist in Abu Dhabi. They really know how to welcome people. They really the entire UAE. Actually, I was calculating. UAE has 7 emirates. Out of that, I have covered chess in five of the Emirates, and the other two I don't think even a chess tournament has ever happened. So UAE is also the most covered country that I have been to. So yes, and yes, as you can see the picture with the Rolls Royce. So that's the journey. That's my journey. Started from bus, traveled 1 hour to being welcomed by a Rolls Royce. So yes, always very very grateful, and always humbled by the love and the affection that I have got. So I mean, I don't know if I deserved everything that I have got, but it meant everything to me. Even the smallest of gestures, somebody would give a water or food, these would mean to me a lot. It's not about who would have expected a Rolls Royce, right? That's way more than I could have ever imagined achieving. But yes, that's how life was meant to be. In 2023, in Uzbekistan, one of the most incredible things happened. So the first time I saw Magnus Carlsen was in 2021, as I mentioned. Growing up, yes, always Vishy sir was my idol. But when I came to know about Magnus and I learned about his games and I saw him playing, I would never, till today, anybody asks me, it will always be Magnus Carlsen, who is my favorite player. And yeah, in 21, I saw him through a glass box. I could not see him when he was playing. I did not have the permission to enter the room. Then I just got the moment, luckily, the winning moment where I saw Magnus close to me for the first time. And in the coming years, in Global Chess League, in other tournaments, I had the opportunity to ask him for a photograph, but I never thought that I will just ask him for a selfie. I could never do that. I did not think that that was something I would do. But in 2023, after Magnus won the World Rapid and Blitz, something like again, I'm just grateful how it happened. And as you can see, and this is a photo also in my room. Only chess photo I've ever printed. I'm sitting with Magnus Carlsen. Probably the most amazing half an hour or 45 minutes I have spent. Incredibly lucky and honored to share that moment. And also, in the second photo, as you can see, I am telling him that he is the reason that I got to join Chess Base India. And he was like, oh, really? Is this true? So, yeah, that was a fun moment. Then came Sri Lanka. This was a surprise invitation that we received, and I was lucky enough to be given the honor to go to Sri Lanka and cover the Queen Star International Open. It was in 2024 that I went for the first time after receiving Gukesh when he came back from the world champion, from the candidates. And Lakmal and Sachini, two of the most incredible people out there, amazing hosts. And in 2025, when I could almost not make it, they even managed to invite my wife Mona, and that's how we went to Sri Lanka. And that was Mona's first international trip with me, and that will always be very special. And what an incredible few days I have spent in Sri Lanka. Yes, if I do nothing in life, I maybe go to Abu Dhabi or UAE or maybe Sri Lanka and retire someday. We never know where life goes. But yes, incredibly lucky for the love and the support that we have got from Sri Lanka. Then came World Championship 2024, my third World Championship, and what a tournament it was. Incredible. It was long, it was tiring, but it was fun. So there are some few photos that are here very close to me. The first one on the top left, the first photo from game one that I took. Incredible photos. And there are the photos on the right hand side. As you can see, Gukesh coming back. Then when Gukesh came back, we went to see Vishy sir. We been awarded by FIDE, which was again something I could never imagine. Like if somebody would have told me that someday FIDE will award me for being a journalist, I would have taken up this profession way ago. But yes, that happened. Some incredible photos all around. You must have seen many of them already. But yes, one of the most special tournaments, and third time lucky. First, I saw Magnus becoming the fifth world championship for the fifth time, then Dingleren, and then Gukesh. Who knows if I can be in the fourth one, but let's see. And then came freestyle chess. To talk about freestyle chess, I need one more episode. Again, very humble, very humbled, and with a lot of gratitude to the opportunity of covering freestyle chess. To see some of the most amazing locations: Paris, South Africa, Las Vegas, Germany, Singapore, I could only dream of. And the location, the production, the venue, the players, everything is top class. And I am glad that I could be a part of some of the events and cover some of the most amazing moments. Some of the most amazing moments that had happened. And in the end, in Weissenhaus, I was even lucky enough to draw one of the positions which made Magnus the world freestyle chess champion. So yes, incredibly lucky to be able to cover freestyle chess. And then came one of the most interesting, intense, and fun tournaments of my life, Norway Chess. That was the first time I went to Norway, and incredible arrangement, incredible organizers, incredibly managed. There are so many things I learned as an organizer. Forget about coverage. Like as an organizer, how detailing is done, how they go into production, how they manage people, how they manage sponsors. I think organizers out there should take notes from how they do it. And incredible, they completed 10 years. I'm sure that they are now also going into total chess. I'm just looking forward to what they are doing next. And incredible team. I can just go on saying many things, but wonderful memories, and thank you so much for making me a part of it. Poland, yes. So if I can summarize my career of the last 4 years, I can put it into maybe the list that is here is very special to me. Yes, as I said that there will be so many things I will miss. Definitely, there are so many special tournaments I have been to, so many people I have met, players I have covered. But the country Poland, oh my God, I went to the country. It was a 2-day event. I had no expectation. I knew nobody. I only knew Lucas, and I knew Katie would be there. But oh my God! And by the time I was leaving, I thought that I have stayed here for so many years. That's how well it was organized by the Mukate group, by Lucas, Katie, the Poland Chess Federation. Amazing hospitality, and as you can see, some amazing pictures. Gukesh in the helicopter. Yes. From the bus to Rolls Royce. No, actually what happened is that the bus was way back. This helicopter happened in somewhere around July, and then I went to Sri Lanka, and then the Rolls Royce thing happened. So yes, this was an incredible moment. That this was the first time I was like going on an helicopter, that too with a world champion, that too in Poland. I think there couldn't have been anything better. Fun fact: I tried a lot of times in my life to get a helicopter ride in India, of course, but I failed. Sometimes the weather would be bad. Sometimes I would not get tickets, but it was destined to be like this. Clutch chess. My whole life, till since the time I started following chess, I had heard about St. Louis, and it has been always a dream to at least visit St. Louis once. And in 2025, the dream came true twice, and I was lucky enough to meet that one world champion I always wanted to meet. That was Garry Kasparov. And two amazing events, the showdown and the battle of the legends. World champions, top players, grueling fight, amazing games, amazing action, amazing drama. What a beautiful tournament. And also the people of St. Louis, some of the most incredible people working in St. Louis, they know how to manage a chess tournament, a chess event, a chess place. And what to say about Rex? Legend. I wish there were people like him in India, and we could have a club like that where tournaments like this could happen. And yes, again, amazing memories. You can see I am with Magnus Carlsen holding a baseball. I'm with Vishy Anand holding a bat, baseball bat. Who can write these things? These things cannot be written. Yeah, that's about it. That's how I wanted to share this. It's already been a long video, but thank you so much to everyone, to whoever has been watching this video, to whoever has been a part of my journey, whoever I've met and we have interacted. Thank you so much for everything, and thank you so much for all the opportunities that you have given me. I will be always grateful. Yes, so what's next? That is a very important story. So I don't know if you have realized in the slides or not, but there have been hints of butterflies. And in this, as you can see, a caterpillar is turning into a butterfly. So I may not be a famous person, but who knows, tomorrow this quote can be famous. So if the caterpillar were comfortable enough to crawl on the ground, the world would have never seen butterflies flying in the sky. That's something that is happening to me right now. I felt that I have been a caterpillar and I had done my job, and now it's my time to move on, to break out and to do something I want to do. And what is that thing? What are those things? I am not completely sure about. Who knows where things go to, and who knows where the next where the bus journey ends, or how the bus journey ends. But I am here to grind. Yes, it will be an interesting journey, and let's see what happens. There are so many interesting projects that have come up to me in the last few days, and I will be definitely looking into it. There will be a lot of things that I will be doing, but whatever I do, I would need your love and blessings for sure. So thank you so much for being with me, and if you had watched the video till now, I love you. Thank you so much.